Hello.
Hello. Welcome to KinnPorsche. Again.
Episode 12.
Yeah.
Recap.
Yeah. Episode
Yeah.
12. Oh no. I've already been warned about this, so this should be very interesting.
Yeah, no, I went on some deep dives.
Oh no.
Some actually aren't that bad. Some aren't that bad. Some are.
Some are.
Some are. I'm being completely upfront. Some are pretty like...
Some definitely are.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Like...
Obviously, yeah. I wouldn't expect any different.
Good. I mean, yeah, you should know me by now.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Anyway, Emma, how was your week this week?
So, I've, only been working. I literally, because I keep taking people's shifts that don't want them because my schedule is so, tiny. Because my manager refuses to schedule me for certain days. I'm like, dude, I can work every day except for Sunday. Just schedule me, and he's not. So, everyone's like, you want mine? I'm like, yes. So, I keep turning, 3 days a week into, 5 days a week, and then...
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, making money.
I'm fixing it somehow, but you did a thing that irked me on the end of the day yesterday, so now I'm back to not liking him. But, won't talk about it on here for fear of him finding it. I don't think he will, but, for fear of him finding it, I won't say another word.
Yes.
Otherwise, I totally forgot to mention, when we were doing last week's videos, if anyone watches our To My Star 2 podcast stuff, if anyone listens to that, you'll know that I was trying to find the location for
right
for the where they took the poster and where they played basketball, just that park area with this lake fountain thingy. And I found it. But first of all, I was searching for hours, couple hours at night, and then a couple hours in the morning. I looped my mom into it because I was driving her crazy. She's like, "Let me help." And we were all googling strings of words like fountain, Korea, light thing, and we just couldn't find it. And Billy was like, "Why don't you just email the director or something?" And lo and behold, 15 minutes later, she messaged back.
That's actually really quick, and I'll be honest.
So quick.
I did not expect her to respond. I was just giving you ideas.
I know, you were
but
just
the fact that she did was pretty amazing.
It was pretty great. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. I was driving myself nuts trying to find it. It was so funny, but now I have the location. I've looked at pictures and stuff, and I can't find the tall light fountainy thingy that they were looking at. So maybe I'll see it when I'm there, but I can't find any pictures of it. So I don't know if it was just a one-time thing that it was there.
I was gonna say maybe that's something they brought in for the show.
I would think so. That's what I guessed, but also, did they have the budget for a giant fountain thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. So, I don't know. I'll have to see when I want to walk around. I'll try and walk around the whole park, but it's a really, really big park. So I'm going to try and find it. It's in Incheon. It's actually not in Seoul. I was looking in Seoul, and that was my problem.
That's what it was. Yes. Okay, that was what it was. Okay,
that's what it was.
That's the issue.
Yeah, that was my issue. My mom was like, after we found out, she was like, "Oh, but it must be in Seoul." I was like, "Shut up." I went off of what my knowledge was based on, okay? But no, I found it thanks to the director. So thank you so much. I was going nuts.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. But that was a pretty cool thing that happened. So I forgot to mention that last week, but that's pretty much been my week. What about you? How's yours?
Well, it was pretty shit, actually.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no.
Yeah. So first off, it's the first week back after vacation, which is always, that's always gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
Going back to work after vacation. So that was shitty. And then earlier this week, more shitty news. My uncle passed away.
No.
Yeah, so...
I'm so sorry.
Thanks. Yeah, so we've been dealing with that. Yeah. So shit week, actually.
Ouch, that sounds shit. I'm so sorry.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, anyway, KinnPorsche.
Anyway, KinnPorsche.
Less shit things is KinnPorsche, episode 12.
I did just watch it, but also I was doing that and editing my dance videos at the same time because I was trying to get everything out.
So you may have missed some things?
So I may have missed some things on the rewatch. But maybe I'll still have a good enough knowledge of because every time a new scene popped up, I was like, what is this scene about? Okay.
Okay.
So I have a gist.
Yeah, so actually, someone actually recommended, and I actually thought of this idea before, too. So, obviously, this is a very big Vegas Pete episode, right?
Yeah.
About that scene.
It is.
So someone recommended that we, like, recap the episode, but skip the Vegas Pete stuff till the end to fully talk about it. And I agree, because we all know once I start talking about it, I'm not going to want to stop talking about it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you're just not wanting to talk about anything else.
Yeah, so like I feel like it'd be good to cover everything first, and then we'll talk all the Vegas Pete stuff. So we're going a bit out of order this time. We don't normally do this, but
no, we don't.
Special circumstances.
It's an out of order kind of week.
Yeah, it's an out of order kind of week. It's fine.
It's just the way it is.
Anyway, KinnPorsche, episode 12.
Woo!
Very exciting.
Yeah, no, you are.
Very exciting.
I was on my way to work, so I didn't watch our whole reaction, but I was like, well, I have to watch the part. So I fast forwarded to the part. So it was so, I literally took a screen. I was going to post it on our Instagram, but I haven't yet. I took a screenshot of your face of just like, just frozen with your mouth hanging open.
We will get there when we get there, but oh my god, I have things to say.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be so funny.
Before all that, we have Porsche dropping Shay off at his music college interview thing. Yeah, it's sweet, and like they hug, and like Shay like doesn't really seem to want to let go. He like lingers on the hug, and it's just.
I worry about Shay. I really do.
Well, this episode, I worry about Shay.
Yeah.
Shay was not in the best place this episode.
No, he wasn't at all.
Yeah. And then after Porsche leaves, Shay throws away his resume. He throws it in the trash, and someone says, "Oh, are you here for the music interview?" And he's like, "No, I'm not." And he like walks away.
I was like, "What are you doing? Don't throw it away, Porsche!"
Which honestly, I blame Kim for this. Like, I blame Kim for this. I'll be honest. He really fucked with him last episode.
Yeah, honestly, that was like a bit sad, but like. I don't know, dude. I just, like... Okay, here's the thing. Like, I want them to be together, I like that, because they seem like a really cute couple. It's not the forefront of my mind, seeing as a lot of other things are more major than this ship.
Yeah.
I see the face you're making. But also, I definitely feel for Shay because he feels like he's been like betrayed a few times. Like Porsche hasn't really been just on a job by the beach. He's been a bodyguard for a dangerous criminal organization, and the person that he thought he was totally in love with turns out to be the brother of the guy who's running the criminal organization, pretty much. So he keeps getting slapped every way he looks, and it's just not good.
Yeah, I like, and also Kim, I kind of admitted last episode he only got close to Shay to get the Porsche and get info on him.
Yeah.
And so it's like he was essentially being used this whole time.
Yeah, it changed, I
which
think, over
fun.
time, but to start out that way is never good. Like,
yeah, no.
Even if you find out that person like really loves you now and they've grown to love you, if you find out that your relationship started out in that kind of way, it's gonna hurt you a little bit. Like, even if they love you now, it's still gonna be like, wait, but you did what at the start of our relationship? You only got close to me to get close to someone else? Like, sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you start a relationship using that person to make someone else jealous.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a big, like, wow, like, starting off a relationship like that is not fun.
I've seen that in a few different shows. That's a
common trope.
Yeah, and then they start to like them, but then the truth comes out eventually.
And it's like,
you
oh,
can't,
well, fuck
you can't hide the truth for long. Eventually it's going to come out, because there's traces of your crush on the other person, probably.
Yeah. Then Porsche returns, and he asks Paul where Kinn is, and he says he's out on business. And Porsche and his paranoid ass runs into Arm and is like, hey, it's Code Red.
Dude, we've got more coincidences between KinnPorsche and Tharntype. Both, there are two boyfriends in each of these episodes that are very suspicious of their partner.
Yep. Yes, more connections.
More connections.
Yeah, so then we learned that Porsche actually bugged Kinn's button, I think.
Oh, it was okay. I was wondering how he bugged
I think so. Because they zoom in on his button as, like, Porsche's, like, listening in, so I feel like it was bugged. And this is when Porsche is like, oh, he better not be cheating, and when he hears, like, Kinn talking, he's like, he calls Armin, he's like, okay, it's code black now, time to catch him in the act. And I'm just like, is there really this whole code system for Kinn possibly cheating on Porsche?
Dude, come on, like, you gotta trust your partner a little more than that. Like, has he really done anything? He hasn't really done anything for Porsche to, like, get this jealous, I would think. I think it's just Porsche being possessive. Oh, that's a very good point. Other than the whole I forgot about the whole Tawan thing.
I mean, that was a whole ass episode.
That was a whole ass, like, experience. So, yeah, that's a good point. So he's probably, like, a little traumatized by the whole Tawan thing, so he's probably a little stressed about it happening again. So, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Also, Arm works for Kinn, so why is he helping Porsche? That's
my
question.
Stick together, dude. Bodyguards stick together.
Well, Porsche isn't a bodyguard anymore.
Okay, well, he was, alright? Like, I'm not a worker at Six Flags anymore, but I'm still camaraderies with my fellow employees that used to work there.
Okay, fair.
When you're in a system, you bond.
Okay, I'll take that. And then Porsche calls Arm off when he hears the club owner that his uncle invested in way back in episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
And
come back.
Porsche realizes that that man, I guess, worked for Kinn or did Kinn a favor, and this was all to set up for Porsche to be Kinn's bodyguard.
Yeah.
This whole thing was a setup.
It was a whole set.
Which? Can you do me a favor? Pull up our very first podcast episode and skip to 44 minutes and 41 seconds.
Okay, okay, let me do that. I'm pulling it. Okay. You said 44 minutes and 41 seconds?
Yeah, skip there.
Okay, I'm at 44:38. Okay. Day to get money is accept that job.
So I actually wrote down, I was wondering, do we think Kinn's people, like, kind of works for where this guy works for him, and maybe we're, like, trying to, like, I don't know if there's, like, some big mastermind puppeteer and pulling the strings type thing, where it's kind of like, oh, he was kind of forcing Porsche into a corner.
I don't know. I don't think so. That's not fun. Especially with
I mean, I didn't really either. I just, like, it was a thought.
No, oh my god.
I called it from day one!
You did call it from day one. That's my bad. I did not think you were right on that.
So, yes, I just want to prove I was right. I'm a genius.
You are a genius. Yes. Well done. I'm so proudy.
I talked about it in my reaction, but you said you, like, skipped only the, like, that scene, so you probably missed that, and I talked about it in there. So, yes, I called it first.
You did call it
first.
And
I knew. Yes.
Oh, I completely forgot about us talking about that all the way back then, because that was our first one.
And this is why I say things even if I'm not 100% sold on it, because just in case, I need to say it in case I'm right.
Just in case.
So I can say I was right.
Always say something just in case you're right.
Yes.
Because a lot of it is absolute bullshit that we've said, but, like, one of them stuck through.
One of them got through, one of them was right. That's all you need.
We got it.
So then after Porsche realizes that, a scene happens that we're going to skip until the end. But then Kinn returns to Porsche and he, like, hugs him, but Porsche is, like, mad.
Oh, yeah. I would be.
Yeah. Porsche says people in love shouldn't lie to each other. And that's when Kinn, like, he realizes what Porsche knows, like, immediately. He's like, oh. Like, he found out.
Yeah. He's like, oh no, how did you know? Like, I'm wondering when he's gonna be like, hey, how did you find? I just talked about that. How did you know? Did you bug me?
I like how Kim was very open about it. He wasn't like, "What are you talking about?" Like he was very like, "Oh, like you found out." Like he was like,
"Damn it."
Yeah.
Because he knows that he doesn't want to lie to his boyfriend.
No, he doesn't want to lie to him.
No. So, and that's something I always liked about him. He doesn't really, he's not dishonest to Porsche. He does upfront say, "No, this is what we're doing. This will happen." He's not going to lie about it, which I do respect. And he hasn't lied about anything else that comes, like, just to mention, like, anything else that happens in the rest of the show, he doesn't necessarily lie about either. So there's no lies that he tells Porsche. He's completely honest with him when he knows, like, Porsche needs to hear the truth, you know?
Yeah. Then Porsche brings up that house was the last thing his parents left him.
Oh.
And Kin apologizes, saying he was just following his father's orders. And Kin says he will find out everything that Porsche wants to know, and like will tell him and like get the info.
Yeah.
And then they hug, which was sweet. Oh. Well, sort of. I'm pretty sure Kin hugs Porsche. Porsche is kind of just like arms down.
Porsche is like, "Okay, you're on thin ice."
Yeah, he's not rejecting the hug, but he's not like giving into it either.
It's not like a huge bad thing, but he's just like, "I am mad at you right now." I just want to make sure you know that.
Then Kin and Porsche find Korn, and Korn is just like, "Oh, so this is about me tricking Porsche to be the bodyguard, or this about your parents' car crash?" Oh. Right away, just
right into it.
Yeah. Korn, Korn's, I'm not a fan. He's sketch. No, nah, I don't trust him, and I have more things to say later on, but like, he's not good.
He's not good. There's something wrong here.
No, he's not. Yeah. Korn explains that the driver was his friend, and he didn't know that they had 2 children, so he covered it up to help his friend. Which we learn later is a lie.
Let's make note of this. I want to make note of this for future podcast episode, especially the last one.
What? The driver?
Make note of the fact that of what he's telling him. Yeah, right now, like everything about what happened with the driver and his parents and everything. Anything he's telling him right now, I want to make note of it so we can talk about it again in our last episode for KinnPorsche.
Okay. Well, I know at the end they kind of revealed that he was lying about this with the picture. Right? Okay. But I guess there's more. Okay.
Yes, I completely looked away when the last thing happened. I looked away.
Oh.
So. Yeah, that's the problem. Once we get to the end, I'll roll it back around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, make sure to remember to bring this up. I might forget. Yeah, and then we get a flashback to when Korn was looking at 2 fish, and they're like in different tanks. And do you know why they were in different tanks?
Ooh, why? Why were they in different tanks?
So I believe they're beta fish, and if they were in the tank together, they would kill each other.
Ooh. Foreshadowing?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm like, who is it supposed to be like? Is it Korn and Gunn? Is it Kin and Vegas? Is it Porsche and Kin? Like, who are they supposed to represent?
I don't know, dude. Actually, like, that's a good question. I'm trying to think of like the future of who it could represent, but I don't know. We'll have to like look more into it and bring it back around, maybe. But
maybe it wasn't supposed to represent anything. It's just he has beta fish and they're like separated.
Like, ooh, fish.
Maybe.
There's a lot of fish in this show, actually.
Yeah, fish are a prominent theme in this.
Fish, quite a thing.
And this is when Korn's bodyguard shows Korn the video of Porsche fighting behind the bar in the first episode. A lot of flashbacks to the first episode in this, I realized. With like the club guy, Porsche's uncle, like literally flashbacks of it. Like they go, like it's like a lot of.
Yeah, it's bringing a lot back around and answering some questions that were at the beginning.
Yeah, which I like. I like that they're getting into this.
Yeah, definitely.
Despite the fact that I completely forgot about all of this.
I know. My memory, I forgot about all of it.
And that's when Korn kind of realized it was Porsche, and he says he wanted to pay for his mistakes by having Porsche work here and by him taking care of his brother. And we see Kin, like, put a hand on Porsche's back to, like, support and be like, hey, I'm there for you. But Porsche kind of, like, shoves him off. So it's like, he's not really into that. Which, fair. But
yeah, he is still upset.
He's trying. Porsche asks why he didn't just tell him. And Corin says he's too stubborn to accept the help. And Porsche's like, yeah, you're right. And then he leaves.
True. Bye.
Yep. And then a scene's happened that we're gonna skip.
Yes. We're gonna skip for now.
I'm trying to find the end of my notes for the scene. Okay, here we are.
How many notes did you write for this scene?
It took a while to scroll down a few times to get to the end. Okay. Then we're actually at Porsche's house.
Okay.
He's back there. He's with Shay. And he's, like, telling him that they don't need to go back anymore. And Shay kind of just says that he just wants Porsche to be happy. And then Kin comes in with, like, water and bread. The bread's back, I noticed.
The bread's back! Woo!
Yes. He actually name drops the bread. Like, the brand name. I forgot what it was. But it was, like, Farmland or something. Bread. So it was like...
See, you gotta name drop the bread, because then how will we know which bread to buy? Which is the best bread? The only bread worth buying.
Yes, the only bread worth buying. The one they had sex with in the last episode.
Yes, the one... Oh, God.
And then Shay's kind of, like, leaves him alone. And Porsche tells Kin that he doesn't have to live like this, and he doesn't have to live here. And Kin says, like, he's happy because he gets to be with Porsche. So that means that both Kin and Porsche moved out and, like, are now living there with them?
I'm not entirely sure, because I remember watching this going, wait, is he leaving the house? Like, what is going on here? Like, he has duties, doesn't he? Like, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, because I know at the end they kind of reverse it, where I think Porsche agrees to be Kin's bodyguard again. So then I think they'd probably go back next episode anyway. But I think as of right now, I think they kind of just, like, moved out, because they're both obviously pissed at Corn for lying and
because Kin didn't know either.
No, he didn't know that part. He knew manipulating to get Porsche to be the bodyguard. He didn't know about the car crash incident.
Just that, but not the, getting him to come.
Yeah. And then Porsche says, like, at the compound, Kin can get whatever he wants by snapping his fingers, and that he'll have to, like, actually do work here. And Kin says he can live anywhere as long as he's with Porsche. Which was sweet.
That is sweet. I honestly think that even though Kin's had his whole life, like, where people have been waiting on him, like, he can take care of himself. Like, I haven't seen anything otherwise, honestly. Like, he seems pretty adept at being able to...
Yeah, despite the fact he's had a lot of help in his life with the bodyguards and everything, he does seem to be very independent and can handle himself if need be.
Yeah, I feel like even if he didn't really know how to do a lot of things, he can adapt pretty quickly to whatever situations are going on, so I wouldn't worry about him in that aspect.
Yeah. Later, Kin, Porsche, Time, and Tay are all cooking at Porsche's house, and it's kind of just like a cute little cooking scene a bit. Kin and Time are arguing about, like...
Speaking of, do you know what they're cooking?
Yeah, oh no, so I saw this later. It was the fucking bacon carbonara? Carbonara?
Yes, it is! It was my bacon carbonara! I have one package left.
Yeah, I saw the package and I was just like, wait, I've seen that. Because honestly, I don't think I've seen that to this point.
These are my noodles.
Yes.
I know, yeah, I think it's just... For KinnPorsche, it's just in that episode, I believe. I haven't seen it otherwise, but it's rewatching Not Me. It's like the beginning of every episode, like...
Really?
or nearly every part, they're like, check out this noodles! So, but it's not like in the show, which is interesting. It's just at the beginning of each
always a little ad break in between the, like, because they split up in, like, 4 scenes or whatever, and, like, it's like the commercial break, essentially.
Yeah, it's just at the beginning of a few of those for each episode, so... But they never eat on the show. But I was like, okay, we need to talk about the noodles on KinnPorsche. Because there's noodles, and they're yummy. So...
Yes.
I put too much water in it last time I did it, but I have one package left, which means I have one more chance to get it perfect. Or else I have to buy more, and I can't spend that much money on 3 packs of noodles, man.
Yes, make sure to put bacon in and everything, and
I know. This time I'll put bacon in. I haven't been, actually. So I haven't
that's like part of it.
I know. I actually haven't been, because the first time I had it, I had COVID, and I was like, I don't want anything scratchy on my throat, so I didn't put it in. And then this second time I was like, maybe not. And then, so now, this time I swear, I'll put less water and more bacon.
Okay.
I'm gonna have it tonight. It'll be good.
So as Kin and Time are arguing, Tay says like, "Oh, Porsche's lucky to have a boyfriend like Kin who like loves him and all that," and Porsche's like, "Yeah, you seem lucky too," but Tay says it's not like that, and it's hard to stay in the business, so he tells them to hold on to each other, which, because I know in that one episode, Time was given like flirty eyes with Porsche's friend.
Yeah.
In like episode like
that's
2
what
or
I
3 or
remember
something.
too when I first watched that. Yeah.
So with this like confirming that either Time is cheating on him, or maybe Time just doesn't, or Tay just knows that Time doesn't really like love him that much, or like I don't know what the situation is with them.
I don't either. But I do think that like, I think he must know that like his boyfriend likes to make eyes at other people.
Yeah.
And he probably sees like the way Kin and Porsche are, and is probably like, he knows, he's like, that's, that we're not like that.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes him sad, probably.
Well, yeah, I bet.
It'd make me sad, yeah.
Yeah. And then Kin brings over the cooked bacon carbonara, and they're like eating and stuff.
Being like, this is delicious.
Yeah, well, Tay says Kin's thing is burned. And then Kin says his thing is just fine.
Of course. Why not?
Well, I mean, it's KinnPorsche. Like, you gotta throw in euphemisms every now and then.
Exactly. We got the dick gun stuff. Why not more?
Yes, why not dick carbonara?
Oh no! Please, I have to eat it later. Don't do that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't actually think of that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Then the doorbell rings and Porsche goes to get it, and he reveals it's corn. And Tom and Tara are like, "Oh shit, we better leave." Like,
we should probably fuck off. Yeah.
Yeah, and they do.
Family drama's going on.
And then Corn gives him a picture of the driver, and with the address on the back, and says like, "Hey, here it is. Do with this what you want."
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think that guy actually was the driver. I do not buy this.
Not?
I do not. No. I messaged you, and I think I said it in my reaction too. But I think it was his wife. I think his wife was the driver.
Yes, that's right. That's right. And someone commented, didn't they, on your video, and was like, I agree. I agree. I think it's probably his mom. Someone who hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah.
And so that's their theory as well. That's a good theory. Honestly, I'm waiting to see what happens with it. See how you figure it out. I wanna see it unfold.
Well, I feel like it was either like his fucking wife or him. Like, and I feel like him right now would be too obvious if it was all this big lead up to be like, oh no, it's actually
I feel like
me.
That would be too obvious.
Like that would be like kind of like be like, really? Like that's stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway, later, Kin and Porsche are like out like stalking this man as he like waters his garden. And Porsche has the dick gun ready. Yes. I mean, I know it was called the Lucky Gun, but I'm calling it a dick gun now because that's the gun they use to like reference.
We're calling it a dick gun now. It's a dick gun.
Yes, the dick gun. And Porsche is like about to get out, but then he sees the man with his granddaughter, and he kind of decides not to after that. And I think this is why.
Don't want to scar the kid.
Yeah, and I think that Korn knew this guy had a granddaughter or like some sort of like family stuff, and knew that if Porsche saw that, he wouldn't kill him. And I think that's why Korn put this guy in particular up for it, because he knew this guy was a family man, and he knew Porsche wouldn't want to kill him if he saw that.
Maybe, but also, how would he know that the granddaughter would have run out at that moment?
I mean, I feel like he probably would have thought that Porsche and Kin would have followed him around enough to see, like, he has, maybe just not to the granddaughter, but, like, kids, like a son or daughter or whatever, and, like, has, like, a family. Like, he has, like, the family lifestyle, and, like, Porsche wouldn't want to take that away, whether it was a granddaughter or the son or daughter or whatever. Like, if some sort of family lifestyle, Porsche wouldn't want to break that up. Especially having his broken up, he wouldn't want to break up someone else's.
Could be. I'm like holding on to all this information. Really.
I know, you're just like, oh, okay, well.
I will. Can I tell you what? Can I tell you one thing? Just like about the vibe of the situation as a whole.
Oh, am I wrong?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this whole situation is way more complicated than you know.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so I'm definitely wrong.
You're not necessarily. There could be something, it could be involved, but, like, there's more shit, probably.
Okay.
Like, if you are right or wrong, there's more shit included.
Okay, so like, there's more shit involved? Okay.
It's complicated.
Honestly, so I have another theory. I was going to bring this up towards the end, but I'll bring it up now. I think Porsche's parents were secretly working with Korn in a way. Like, they were, like, investors with Korn, or, like, they were part of the mafia in a way. Because they were clearly close with Korn, and I don't think you could even be friends or acquaintances with Korn if you're not involved in the mafia in some way. That seems way too sus. Maybe, like, Porsche's dad was, like, a former bodyguard, and they stayed in touch after he maybe left and, like, had a family and everything. I don't know. That's the theory I'm putting out there.
I'm just very excited for you to watch the next episode, because you find out some shit in it.
Ooh, next episode. Okay, fun times.
I'm very excited to see your reaction to that.
So after Porsche decides not to kill the man, Kin tells Porsche that his parents would be proud of him and that he's proud of him too.
No.
And they hug.
It's Porsche a beautiful cries. Moment.
Yeah.
It made me cry, like, teary.
Someone said that this was the first time we saw Porsche cry, I think.
Oh, that's a good point. We haven't really seen him cry. We've just seen him, like, get frustrated or mad and shit, but we haven't seen him.
And I know later, this is also, in this episode later on, this is also the first time Vegas cries, too. They mentioned that as well.
Well, yeah. But I haven't seen him cry at all. Like, I'm sure
so
about
it's
that.
like, so it's like we see a lot of, like, the more strong, like, tough, holding it in type guys really breaking down this episode. Yeah. Which, I like that. It adds more layers to them.
We love a layer. We love it. We love an onion that we can peel away.
Yes, an onion. Later, Kin and Porsche go behind the bar where they first met, and Kin tells Porsche he wants to start all over with no more secrets. And they kind of like, hey, I'm Kin. Nice to meet you. Porsche's like, hey, I'm Porsche. And Kin's like, will you be my bodyguard? And Porsche says, yes, I will be. So I think this is Porsche's rejoining of being a bodyguard again.
Oh, I love that when it was just like, hi, I'm Kin. I was like, I love this type of shit in shows where they, like, reintroduce themselves in a cute way because they feel they need to start over. That is some of my favorite shit. So honestly, that was adorable. And it's good because they do need to start over knowing both of their intentions completely.
Yes.
Like, without any lies, without any deception, just all on the table. So I'm really happy that they got to do that.
Yeah, me too. At university, Kin's friends are asking about, like, what happened with Shay because they tell him he skipped his interview. My watch is telling me to stand up again, but I'm going to ignore that. And yeah, Kim's like, oh shit, he missed his interview? Like, he's kind of, like, shocked by this. Which... But then we see Shay, and he's, like, in his room getting his hair dyed blue.
Yeah, that honestly, I felt that so deeply. When you're in the deepest shit, you're like, what if I dyed my hair? That's the feeling I've felt every single time I've gone through one of my depression sessions. Like, I'm just like, maybe if I dye my hair, I'll feel better. This happened every time. The worst one that it happened with was when I cut my hair so short and like buzzed the sides and like had just like a small bit of hair on top. Mm-hmm. And that was the worst decision I've ever made. So I'm very careful now. So like if I'm having a very tough time, not to cut it. Just dye. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Then Shay and his friends go to the bar and they get drunk.
Yep.
Shay gets drunk, which I'm assuming is the first time.
I know, like, I haven't really seen him drink much before. And he's also, like, just going to become a university student, wasn't that a thing?
Yeah,
so,
he's also in high school, so it's like, he's very...
He probably isn't allowed.
We know he's probably underage.
Yeah.
And there's literally a montage of him just, like, pounding it back and, like, dancing and all that, and it's like... Seems to be having a good time, sort of, but it's also very depressing because we know the reason why he's doing this. Mm-hmm. And one of Shay's friends, like, offers him, like, drugs or something?
Yeah, it must be. Like, I that's the vibe I got.
I don't know what it was exactly. It was, like, a little white pills in a bag. That could be anything.
Drugs for sure. That was drugs for sure.
It was definitely drugs. And it seems like he's gonna accept until Kim comes in and punches the guy and drags Shay away. He's
like, no, I actually like you. And I don't like that you're doing this. Like, you're gonna get yourself killed in this situation, dude.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because Kim actually punches the guy. He doesn't punch the guy who offered Shay the drugs. He punches the guy who, like, stands up and tries to stop Kim. Which I know. So he, like, punches that guy. He doesn't punch the guy who's actually offering him drugs. He just is like, no. And, like, takes Shay away.
He's like, no, don't stop me from trying to punch the other guy or take Shay away. I'll punch you. You can go, but just go away.
Yes, and I'm going to take you with me. You're going to go.
You come with me.
Shay tells Kim, like, what is he doing? Like, he never interfered with his business, so he shouldn't mess with his. Mm-hmm. And Kim kind of tells Shay, whatever happens now is Shay's choice, and then he leaves. So it's like, I guess this is like his last warning. He's like, look, I'm done. Just whatever happens now is up to you, and I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, he's also, you don't really see him, like, I hate to say it, but we don't see him fighting for Shay. He drags him out, like...
He's not.
No, he drags him out. He's like, stop doing this. And when he says no, he's like, then I'm out. Like...
Yeah.
It's a very different relationship from the other relationship we are seeing, which is Kinn and Porsche. So, like... I don't know, it's very different. Like there's no, like, crossover, there's no, like, connections or anything, because their relationship is, like, starkly different to the other. He's just like, fine, you don't want me here? I will go. Yeah,
like, that almost seems like a thing a friend or even, like, a brother would do. Like, I could definitely see Porsche doing that with Shay. Like, coming in and being like, hey, don't do that. Like, it's not like he's fighting to win him back. It's just like, hey, don't do drugs. Peace out. Like...
Yeah, exactly.
Then back behind the bar, Porsche's eating bugs. And...
Why is he eating bugs?
Kinn is grossed out.
Is that a thing over there, eating bugs?
I don't know. He was eating bugs.
Huh. Actually, my aunt recently sent us a video of her eating bugs. She's in Uganda at the moment. And she took two of my cousins there with her. They're at, like, it's like a kind of encampment or something like that with kids with special needs. And they go there and they, like, help out and everything like that.
Oh, that's cool.
And she sent a video of her and one of my boy cousins trying, don't know what they were. I feel like it was a winged fly of some sort. I don't know. But it's like a thing over there, so they were, like, eating them, and I was like, couldn't be me.
Yeah.
I would not. I'm sorry, I could never.
I mean, I'll be honest, I would try one if I was in, like, if I was in a situation where, like, it's like a common delicacy or whatever, like, I definitely could try one. I probably wouldn't like it, but I still try it just to be like, hey, I ate a bug.
You do you. You can tell me what it tastes like.
I will, okay. Yeah, because while Porsche's eating the bug, Kinn is grossed out. He's like, the fuck? Like, are you doing?
What is this? So maybe not. Like, if Kinn's like, what the fuck, then maybe.
Maybe it's like a certain taste, you know? Because also Kinn is from the mafia. He's very, like, high class. Like, very, like... established fancy eats. Like, he's not, like, eating bugs. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Then Kin leaves, and Porsche's uncle returns.
To ruin the fun.
He sucks.
Yeah, honestly, like he was, like, okay in the beginning, and then he, like, kind of sucked a little bit, but now he's just, like, I did not think he was gonna be this, like, annoying. Like, he's kind of mean. Like,
yeah, like, at the beginning in the first episode, he was very, like, he was doing bad things, but it seemed like he meant well.
Yeah.
In this episode, he's literally being a flat-out douche.
Yeah, he's literally a douche.
He does not care about Porsche really anymore, even though he says he does. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he says that Porsche exchanged himself to the main family and then asked if it was worth it. Porsche gets mad by that. He grabs Uncle by the collar and is like, "Why did you come back here?
Go away."
And that's when Uncle says he wants to send his regards to Korn. And that's when, Uncle realizes that Porsche doesn't know the whole story.
Yeah, it seems like he doesn't really know everything. And he's a
but he's doing it
about it.
But yeah, no, he's doing it in, like, the douche where we're like, "Oh, you didn't know about this big secret information that I now have that I can tell you?
Obviously,
if you're nice to me."
Obviously, he doesn't. But he knows that, which is why he's like, "Oh, gee, did you not know? Okay, you knew. You fucking knew he didn't know. Stop it."
Yeah. And then Uncle goes on to say, like, he didn't think Porsche could be this stupid before he gives Porsche a picture of, which we later see is Porsche's parents, a young Porsche and Shay with Korn.
Ooh. Interesting. Where do we think that's going to lead, Billy? Do you have any theories?
Well, I said where I think that they were part of the mafia in some way, or they were, or like,
yeah,
I don't know, something. They were connected in some way with that.
They are, and then maybe in some way. You're very right there.
Well, obviously, there's a fucking picture of them together. Like, you don't just take pictures like that with people you don't know. Like,
"Hi, sir. Would you like to take a picture? Why? Just for fun."
That's so random. And then Uncle warns Porsche, saying that he still thinks as Porsche's family, and he still worries about him, but don't trust anyone from the main family. And then Uncle says, which is why I don't believe the first thing, he says, if he wants no more, give him $5 million and he'll put an end to it.
No, I can find out on my own. I don't.
Are you stupid? Like, we went over this. You are a gambler-holic. You are a piece of shit. You sold out your family numerous times, and now you're asking your family for money again. Yeah. No, you're an ass. Yeah. You suck. Goodbye.
Go away. Like it's like, give me $5 million and maybe I'll tell you more. I'm like, no, I can find it out on my own. I don't need the.
Yeah, you can
I don't need to give you money. I found out a lot on my own. Thanks. I can do it.
Yeah, he already found out about the car crash. Well, sort of. He found the parts of it, which I don't believe is fully the truth. And he found out everything else on his own. Like, Porsche is pretty into this.
As we've established, I do want to mention this. As we've established, you believe that the guy that Korn sent Porsche and Kin to has nothing to do with, like, the car crash or anything, right? I don't think he was a driver. Okay. But he could be involved.
He could have been, like, an enemy. Like, he could have been, like, one of Korn's enemy, and my whole family theory where, like, I thought Korn would think that Porsche wouldn't kill him if he thought he was a family man. That could have gone out the window. Maybe he wanted Porsche to kill him. Maybe it was, like, a retired bodyguard that he just, like, knew and was like, hey, I don't care about this guy anymore. Here you go. You can kill him. I don't know.
Good question.
I don't know. I don't think he was a driver. That's my bottom line. All right. He could be involved. We could see him again. But I do not think he was a driver.
Okay. Wonder where you stand on that.
Yes. I still think it was a wife. The wife's my number one guess.
Okay.
Although we all know how that turned out last time, with me thinking Big was my number one.
I know.
So.
Again, our theories. Like,
Yeah. So I think that's mostly it for everything else.
I think it is. So is it time to move on to the main event?
Yeah, so I think we're gonna take a break real quick. And then when we come back, we will talk all of the Vegas Pete stuff. So
oh dear.
So we will be right back. We are back.
We are back. Oh god, we're gonna get into some very interesting statements. I've already been warned about the deep dive.
Yeah, but the good news is we start out pretty tame.
We do start
in the first tame. Vegas Pete. Yeah, so now this is just gonna be pure Vegas Pete, just for the record.
Just only Vegas Pete.
Yes. If you are not a fan of Vegas Pete and you just don't want to listen to this, you can skip out now and peace out.
You see, I'm not a fan of Vegas Pete as much, but I can't skip out.
Yeah, no, Emma's kind of screwed in that
I'm
department.
Stuck here.
But, yeah.
But I did see in the comments on your video that if someone is very happy that you're weaning me to the dark side.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yeah, I am. Slowly but surely.
Just to be frank, I'm not being weaned. Once the show ended, I was like, meh. Okay, I wasn't as angry anymore. So once the show ended, I was meh. So now that we're doing it and actually talking about it, I'm still meh. But I'm not being weaned.
I don't know. I have made you convinced that Vegas is actually not awful.
Oh god.
I think I've convinced you to where you're definitely seeing Vegas in a different light.
I would say I was seeing him in a different light once the show ended, but like it still wasn't like the most positive light. It was just like, yeah, he's there.
Well, I have some comparisons.
Oh yay.
To other characters that might say differently.
Ah, alright.
So, we first see Vegas Pete in this episode where Vegas enters his room and Pete's reading a book.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
And he says the book is about personality from people's blood types.
Yeah, that's quite a big thing over in Asian cultures, actually, is
it?
Yeah, blood type connected to personality. Like...
Interesting.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot about it in, like, Korea as well. Like, people go, oh my gosh, you're this blood type. I knew you were this blood type. It's like, star signs, kind of, like.
Oh, yeah.
It's really interesting. So, I guess it's also a thing, maybe in Thailand as well. I mean, I knew it was a thing in Korea, but if it's a thing in Thailand, well, it could be, like, amongst a lot of other Asian cultures.
Yeah. So, and this is when we also learned that Vegas is AB, and, Pete is O. So
I don't know what I am, actually.
I'm pretty sure I'm like B something.
I'm sure my mom told me at some point, but I have zero clue.
Yeah, I asked my mom last night, and she was like, and we literally spent like 20 minutes looking for a fucking file where it said it. We couldn't find it, but she's like, I'm pretty sure you're B.
For
something.
us, since it's not a big thing, like for our personalities, we're just like, I don't really know what it is. You'll have to look at my file because I have no clue.
Yeah, I mean, it's still good to know. Like, if you need blood, you need to be like, hey, I need
But if you need blood, you'll also be at a hospital, and they can be like, let me look up your file, and they'll know.
True, but they could also tell you and be like, hey, just for future reference.
True. Yeah, just please let me know. I would like to write it down.
Anyway, so this goes into my first deep dive. What are the blood type personality traits? So, I have the list of pros and cons for blood types.
Oh, pros and cons. For
A, B, AB, and O.
Oh, okay. If we're getting into this, give me 2 seconds. I need to... Hey, Mom. What's my blood? Oh, no. She doesn't know.
Well, then I'll read the...
She thinks I'm A. Okay.
A, okay.
Okay,
well I was gonna say, what I was gonna do was I was gonna read off the personality traits and see if... And see if, like, you could pick which one you think you were.
Okay, that's a good idea, too. Damn. Oh, well, I might be A. There's a chance.
Okay. So our first one is, which we know is P. It says the pros are confident, self-determined, strong-willed, and Intuitive.
Intuitive. I see that.
Which I feel like definitely applies to Pete.
It applies to Pete, but I feel like there's other stuff there that we're missing, like soft-hearted maybe a little bit, or kind-hearted.
Well, there are cons.
Oh, there are cons. Oh, list the cons. Let's go.
Which, now these don't really. One does, but most of these don't. So it's self-centered, cold, unpredictable, and a potential workaholic.
Unpredictable.
So unpredictable, I could see Pete applying that.
Yeah.
Potential workaholic, maybe too. Like, because he's
he seems to be.
Like, he literally lives in his
job.
work.
Yeah.
But he's not self-centered or cold at all.
I don't see that. I don't see that at all.
So Pete, I would say, is pretty up.
He smiles a lot. Like, I don't think he's self-centered or cold.
No, yeah. And then we have AB, which we know is Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Is cool, controlled, rational, and adaptable. For pros, and I see all that. I think.
Yeah, I see that. I definitely see that. Is there cold and self-centered in the cons over there?
Well, no, but the cons don't really apply. That's the thing. And the cons are critical, indecisive, forgetful, and irresponsible.
I'll give him irresponsible.
I mean, maybe, but like, he's not forgetful. He doesn't seem indecisive. He knows what he wants.
That's a very good
critical.
Point.
I mean, he's critical of himself.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah. Put that towards it. He's critical of himself.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have A, which we think might be you.
Maybe we'll see.
Which is the pros are earnest, creative, sensible, reserved, patient, and responsible.
I kind of see that. I saw the first half, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you are. You are creative. You definitely seem pretty earnest and sensible.
I would say responsible. If I didn't have ADD, I probably would be. But these days I'm more responsible, to be fair, because I've set a really, like, my whole schedule is like really like to the hour. Like, I've set up my schedule a very specific way, and I actually have been doing it, which is like pretty good for me. Like, honestly proud of myself. So I think once I do something, I do become pretty responsible. So I'll give you that.
Yeah. And then the cons are stubborn and tense.
Oh, just two. Wonderful. I'm a great person.
Yeah, I know, you only have two cons, so
awesome. Yeah, I can definitely be stubborn fully. Like, if someone is like, for example, let's see, food. If I don't want to try like a certain kind of food, I won't. Like, someone could be like, but you just have to taste. No, you can't move me. I'm not gonna do it. I will not be convinced otherwise. Like, it's very hard to convince me of something once I'm convinced of it. Like, if I've set my mind on it, I'm not changing it. Unless it's like you got to do a lot for me to change my mind. So, and I guess I can be tense. I can be a little tense, I would say. I mean, especially when I'm like in the zone. Like, these days with my schedule, I am a bit like not stressed actually. I think for the first time in a while, my mind isn't wandering onto like, oh, what will I do with my life? I'm so sad. So I actually feel like it's been helping me, my mental state, but
that's good.
I do feel like tense sometimes when something isn't really going the way I want it to, especially at work. I can get very easily irritated. So I definitely see that a little bit, but it's good I only have two.
Yeah.
I'm one of the positive.
And then the last one is B, which is me, I think.
Okay.
So for pros, it's passionate, active nature, creative, and strong.
Ooh. Snazzy. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I think so. I can be very passionate about things. And creative, I feel like falls under that same category as well. Strong, I don't know if they mean emotionally or physically. I don't know what kind of strong they mean, but I'll give it to me.
I would say because people change, like, you never know, your physicality could change, like, whoever you are. I would say they mean mentally.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can be at times. I also can't be. So it's like, it gives or takes.
It depends on the month, you know?
Yes. And an active nature, I don't know what that means. Does that just mean like you're very active and doing things?
Active. Yeah, I guess it means you keep busy, maybe.
Okay.
Which you do. You do a lot of reactions. You do more reactions than I could have ever done.
Yeah, I was gonna say I am constantly like out here, and I'm so.
Yeah, you do definitely keep busy in that aspect because like every time you put out stuff, I'm like, how do you have time for all of that? Like I did one a week and I got burnt out. So.
Yeah. But then the cons are selfish, irresponsible, unforgiving, and erratic.
Dang. Those are some strong cons, dude.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, I'm like, oof. I can see some of those cons.
Yeah.
Like unforgiving, I very rarely forgive people.
Yeah.
I'm very stubborn in that sense. So.
Like I won't agree with people or forgive people that often either. But like if it's something small, I'll just be like. Yeah, I guess. But, like usually, because of my stubbornness, usually I won't either.
Yeah. Erratic?
I'm shocked I'm not erratic, to be fair. Maybe I'm B. I'm not for sure I'm not B.
I don't know. Get a blood test, I guess.
I should get a blood test.
Yeah, so that's all the blood types I got from that.
If I may, we got one of every person. We got Pete, Vegas, you.
Yeah, I know. Like, one out of the 4 bunch. We had some
to compare, you know?
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's good because that way, made it more interesting. And it's just like, A is random person. And then Vegas is kind of saying, like, that's stupid. Like, the whole blood chart personality thing.
Yeah,
and then Pete starts talking about
like you're sensitive or something like that, and he like kicks the fucking book.
Oh no! But that's for our next one, which is personality and pets.
Oh, that's personality and pets. I thought that was like blood type. Okay, we get into it.
And so I did another looking into that, and we have another chart for pets.
Oh no! Another chart. Okay. What does it say about cats?
Yeah. I'm trying to... Well, I was gonna say I have 2 cats, so I feel like we are the cat people.
We're the cat people, yeah.
So I only found one that does. Yeah, so I only found one that has dogs and cats differences. So I guess that's all we can really base off of. So
there's no hedgehog.
No. Oh, jeez, I zoomed in and now everything went away. Okay, here we are. Okay, so for dogs. So people who own dogs tend to find companionship as the most attractive quality in your pet. Where people who have cats find affection as the most attractive quality in your pet. So it's like compassion or affection.
Oh, compassion or affection? Yeah, no, I need affection. So I desperately need affection like all the time. So that's why I'm a cat person probably. I just need my cat to be like, "Hi, what's up?" every morning. I stretch downstairs before I do dance practice, and my cat's like, "Great, you're on the floor too!" And he's like walking all around me. I'm like, "I need to stretch, dude. I can't do that with you laying on the floor."
Yeah. And then for dog people, they tend to be 15% more extroverted than people with cats.
Yeah. Oh.
Which, as an introvert, I get that.
I'm an introvert as well. I get that. I'm becoming a little more extroverted lately. Maybe. Or maybe that's just my hyperactivity, like, senses, just, like, being busy all the time have started to act very, like, I talk fast, I talk loud. That's the way it is. Like, if someone walks in and you're like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, I'm starting to become a little more extroverted these days, but maybe that's just because I'm keeping busy.
Yeah. And cat people tend to be 12% more neurotic and 11% more open-minded than dog people.
Hell yeah, let's go. That's me, neurotic and open-minded. I've never heard 2 words that really like encapsulate me more.
Oh, well, hang on for this one.
Oh, yay.
Cat people are also 21% more likely to enjoy ironic humor and puns than dog people.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I'm always just like, oh, do you see the irony in that? And like, yeah, I guess. I'm like, but isn't that interesting? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just irony. I find shit like that more interesting. So maybe.
And then it says dog people tend to be consensuous and agreeable than people who own cats.
More agreeable. Yeah, I'm not that agreeable.
Yeah, dog people tend to also have a more outgoing personality and seize the day attitude. So,
I bet
dog
my
people
manager's
chime
dog
in.
person. I see it.
And then dog people also embrace new technology faster than other pet owners.
See, no, I'm pretty good with new technology. That's the one where I'm
yeah.
I think it got me wrong. Because, like, when I got my new phone, because it was a Samsung and not an Apple, it took me maybe, like, I would say a couple weeks, and I was, like, pretty fluent in everything. So, I mean, now I'm, like, a pro at it, but it may, well, maybe dog people adapt to it in, like, a day. So, I don't know. Like, maybe it does take me longer than dog people. I don't know. I have no references. Although my mom likes dogs, and she's not very good with technology. I love it.
Oh, yeah. And then the last few things for cat people are they get stressed more easily than dog people. Accurate.
Yeah, very accurate.
They're more introverted than dog people.
Accurate.
Accurate. They change friends less often than dog people.
Oh, so
very accurate for me. Very accurate. Oh my god.
I have 2 best friends, and everyone else is like a work acquaintance friend. Like,
literally same. I'm not even making that up. Like
all the friends I made in California, I don't really talk too much anymore because I moved, and then I just have my one best friend in California and my cousin over in the UK, and that's literally it. I have no one else.
Yeah, no, same. I literally only have like 2 friends who I still like talk and regularly hang out with.
Yeah.
On like a somewhat regular basis.
Yeah. No, that is so ridiculously accurate. Wow.
Yeah. And then cat people also prefer individual what? Sorry, the article had a typo, not me.
Oh.
The cat people prefer individual competition as opposed to team competitions. So they tend to work by themselves more than in a group.
People?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Like, whenever I'm in a group, I'm always, like, off to the side, like, while everyone's like, so what should we do? I'm like, I'm just gonna be over here while you guys decide. Because I feel like I have nothing to contribute to the conversation that would be meaningful, so I'm just gonna be over here. I work way better on my own.
Yeah, me too.
I've learned more Korean than I ever learned French, and I took 2 years of French. That was in a whole ass classroom where we had to like talk to each other in French. No, I'm learning it on my own, and I'm learning way more. So
yeah,
I definitely see that.
And that's all for the pet charts I have. I'm curious if anyone can find any more for like different pets and see what we get from that.
Yeah,
but
I do like the pet chart deep dive though. That seemed very accurate, actually.
Yeah. And then P points out that in the book he was reading that people with hedgehogs look strong on the outside and scary, but are actually sensitive on the inside.
He did not like it.
No, Vegas gets really mad thinking he called him weak. And Pete just says that he needs love.
You just need love.
And Vegas kicks the book.
Something to say to your kidnapper.
Yeah, he said it.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's something I would do if I was kidnapped. I'd just be like, I think you just need some love, dude.
You need love. It's okay.
It's okay to admit that. I need love.
Then Vegas kicks the book out of his hands and he kind of like storms off. Which I did wrote down. That seems pretty sensitive to me.
Seems a little sensitive, not gonna lie, Vegas. You sure he's not right about that?
Yeah, seems a bit accurate. And then the next Vegas piece scene, Pete wakes up and he sees Vegas is holding Shadow, who is sick.
Oh. Yeah, we never found out the actual name of that hedgehog, did we?
Well, he never named him, he said.
Oh!
Which means canonically it's Shadow.
It's Shadow. Sorry, guys. Canonically,
right? I'm just
it
saying.
is Shadow now.
I mean, if they didn't have a name, then why couldn't we name it?
There you go. His name's Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't know if anyone else gave a hedgehog the name. We named it Shadow like last episode, so.
Exactly. So it's Shadow. Sorry, y'all. We beat
confirmed.
you to it. We found the name. It's Shadow.
Yes. And then Pete says that he should tell the guard to take him to the vet, and Vegas says there's no one here, and so he goes to do it himself.
Hmm.
And after Vegas leaves, Pete sees a key, and he's able to get himself free. And as he leaves, he sees Vegas sitting in the yard crying, holding Shadow.
I was literally... when I first watched this episode, I was sitting there. My mom was like, "You good?" I was sitting up here, and I was screaming at the TV, "Stockholm Syndrome, Pete! Stockholm Syndrome, just right!"
What do you...
You only want to stay because of the stupid...
He feels bad for him. His fucking hedgehog died.
It's Stockholm Syndrome. I will not be moved on this. I'm stubborn, remember?
No, he feels bad for him. Like, he genuinely feels bad. Like,
Okay.
I mean, he could have Stockholm Syndrome too, but he could also feel bad for him. Like,
he could also
his
have
pet
powers,
died.
but
And Pete said, like, yeah, like, he was just
maybe
talking about, like...
because he does feel bad, but maybe it's because he has Stockholm Syndrome. I mean, I don't think he would have felt that otherwise. I bet Vegas could have walked up to him in, like, episode 2 and been like, "Hey, my hedgehog died, so I'm sad." He'd be like, "Oh, sorry about that." Like,
No, I think I think Pete would have been like, "Oh no!" Like, Pete seems like a very nice, like, he's a very feeling, like, very friendly guy. Like, he definitely he was the one who said there is no good and there is no evil. It's just everyone on different sides. He said that.
Okay.
Pete said that. Which means he doesn't see Vegas as evil or bad. He just sees him as he's working on the opposite side that he's working on.
Alright, I yield.
I'm just saying.
But, like, when I first watched it, before I watched all the way through, I was like, Stockholm Syndrome.
Okay, well, I was like,
For sure.
No, Pete just feels bad because Vegas lost his, like, pet, the only person who he actually, like, he actually, like, felt close to, like, he actually cared about. Like, what's sad?
Tiny little hedgehog. Just died.
Rip Shadow.
Yeah, that's why I was, that's why I was, like, hinting. I was trying not to hint at it.
Yeah, I know. I picked on it right away. I'm like, if he fucking dies.
He's like, "You damn it, he's gonna die, isn't he?"
I know it too. I was like, oh shit. It happened. And then it did. But to be fair, I actually thought he was gonna die by, like, fucking gun killing him or something, so.
Oh my god, no.
I thought it was gonna be brutal like that, where, like, he was gonna punish Vegas by killing his pet. I thought it was gonna be something like that.
We did not shoot the hedgehog.
Thank God. Then we do see Pete. He starts to leave, but then he comes back and he goes over to him, and Vegas tells him that he's dead.
Dead hedgehog. That's so sad. I love
Rip.
animals, and when one dies, I get sad. So even because, like, I know everyone makes jokes about movies that's like, don't kill the dog, or if they kill the dog, I'm leaving, or something like that. That happens to me with, like, any animal. If there's a cute animal or something like that, and it dies, I'm not cool with that. Like, you can't just kill the cute animal.
I literally said that Shadow was the most depressing death in the show, despite the fact that Big, Ken, and Tawan all died just, like, 2 episodes ago. Like,
we lost the hedgehog, y'all.
No, I'm sorry. Fucking Shadow hit. Like, that death hit.
We're mourning the hedgehog this week.
Yep.
Goodbye, hedgehog. Goodbye, Shadow.
Pete places his hand on Vegas's leg to, like, comfort him as he cries.
Oh.
And then they bury Shadow. They place, like, a little flower on his grave. And it was very sweet. Very sad. Rip Shadow. I'm so upset about that. Like, we just named him too, that's the thing!
We just named him, yeah, and then he was taken from us. Can we stop here?
No, not yet. There's still one more scene left. Just one more.
No. Oh, no.
It's fine.
I don't think there's any scene left. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think there is. I think there is. I have some deep dives on this. I have a whole lot of notes on this.
How do you have deep dives?
I have 2 different deep dives.
Oh, what?
Sort of. Sort of, but they kind of go well together. They're like one and the same, but 2 kind of... Yeah, anyway. We'll get there. Back in the room, Vegas asks Pete why he didn't leave, and Pete says he doesn't know why.
I know why.
Shut up. Vegas says that his dad had him take care of the hedgehog since he was little, and that one by one they all died until Shadow was the only one left, but he ended up leaving him too.
Sucks to suck.
And then this is where you're really mean. You are being very rude right now. Vegas just lost his hedgehog, and you're like, oh, too bad. Like, really? That's rude.
I'm sorry, but Vegas has killed how many people? I had to say.
How many people have KinnPorsche killed too? Pete killed people too.
Okay,
this is the Mafia. Different rules apply.
Actually, it's a little bit. That's a little bit of a good point. That's a little bit. I'll vibe with you on that. Actually, that's a good point. They have also killed people, and I'm being like super harsh on Vegas, who's also killed people. So like,
I'm just saying. Again, we've talked about this before. This is the Mafia. Different rules apply.
Good point. Mafia. Different rules apply.
Yes.
Okay. I apologize to Vegas and his hedgehog.
Okay, good. Shadow the Hedgehog. We named him.
We did name him, but I didn't say it to the hedgehog.
No, I did. I called him Shadow when I saw him. I'm like, oh, Shadow. And then he dies.
Yeah, I know. You were like, oh, there's Shadow. What's happening to Shadow?
Oh, I was like, oh, no.
Shadow, okay?
Okay. And then Vegas is wondering why he feels so badly about this. And this is when Pete says, if you feel sad, it means it was important.
That's
which
a good point.
Is true.
That is very true. I agree.
Yeah.
Which is a positive way to look at things because, like, just remember it kind of makes me remember all the good things that happened.
Yeah.
Like if you're very sad about something, it means that it was a good thing to you, which means a good thing happened. And that's something to look back on, I guess.
Yeah. Vegas says that everything his father gave him was important, and everything he loves leaves him, and that's why his life is so pathetic.
Kind of reminds me of Tharn and how everyone he loves leaves him. Again, we're connecting shit.
Yeah. Sort of, yeah.
What is with these two shows?
We mashed it up in a way we didn't plan, and it ended up working really well.
It works so well. We just have a very specific theme for both episodes, like every single week.
Pete brings up that he still has Macau, and Vegas says that Macau is no different, and it's unfortunate to be born in the minor family because minor means second, and no one will ever see, like, no matter how well they do, no one will ever notice it. Which, and I've said this numerous times before, this all goes back to being in the shadow of the main family, which is why Vegas, and probably Macau too, and even probably Gunn in some way, why they are so antagonized, but also the way they are, is because they've been in the shadow of the main family for so long, where they could fucking cure cancer and no one would notice, because they're still stuck in the shadow of the main family.
The shadow of the main family.
Hey! Shadow of the main family. Yes.
Perfect. We still, okay, honestly solidifies the name right there.
Yes, Shadow is a name. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Perfect. No, but yeah, I definitely agree with you. It's, I do believe they all developed their personalities that way because they were constantly looked at as, like, the second to the main family and not as important as the main family. So I think they all, like, it wasn't just Vegas that this happened to. I honestly think it happened to all of them. No matter how much I don't like Gunn, I still can tell that's why he...
Oh, same. I still hate him, but I do, like, I understand more where he's coming from.
Yeah.
Because, like, this could have very easily been, like, Kim or Cancun, like, if they were the minor family and Vegas and all of them were the major family. Like, this could have easily been flipped if they were if things were different, but... And then things take a dark turn when Vegas starts slapping and then punching himself, asking why he was born into this family. Which I did not like. I was very uncomfortable with this. Did you like this?
I mean, like, obviously I was like, oh, this is a very, like, intense, like...
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Sad kind of scene. But obviously I wasn't like, yeah, punch yourself. But
I don't know. You've been very rude to Vegas up to this point. I was wondering, like, it's okay if you to each their own, but I would definitely call you out on it if you did.
I feel like I totally would have done that, to be fair. But I do, like, totally see the, like, because I can see where he's coming from and why he developed himself this way. I do understand why his first reaction was to do that, because he's like, he doesn't think he's worth as much because he's always been second to Kinn. So when you don't think you're worth as much, you hurt yourself. So
yeah, that's an unfortunate truth in the matter.
Yeah.
And then Pete, like, stops him, and he, like, stops him from doing all that, and Vegas thinks that Pete thinks that Vegas deserves it. And Pete tells Vegas he knows he's hurting, but he's stupid for hurting himself.
Interesting.
Vegas says Pete likes it, and likes it when he's like this.
I really don't want to continue.
I know you don't, but we got it. I have lots of notes on this.
Oh, no.
Pete pulls him close and says every time he gets moody, Pete's eyes tells him that he likes it like that.
I mean, as much as I don't like it, I kind of agree. Like, so, little, you can see little by little, like, the way Pete's eyes, like, change, kind of, like, when they're having more serious not as much the comedic moments, like when Vegas, like, found them, watching him and gave him the condom and everything.
Yeah.
Are not as, like, when they were like, hey, what's up, at the, like, temple or anything like that, but when they're having more serious discussions, you can kind of see it, like, in his eyes somewhere that, like, he's, like, fully involved in the conversation. Like, he does care about what Vegas is saying. So I will say that. I'll admit to it.
Okay.
I am an avid viewer of television. I'm not gonna ignore the signs when I see them. I just don't like the signs.
I like the signs. Vegas says that he knows he wants... Oh, shit. Sorry, my phone went off. I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb so that doesn't happen. Because my brother texts us in the family chat, and that's going to keep going multiple times.
That's just going to keep going, yeah.
Yep. So, anyway, Vegas says he knows what he wants, as his hand is, like, around Pete's face, and asks Pete how he likes it.
I'm not gonna... I can't.
Pete calls him a psycho, and Vegas tells him not to hold it inside, and knows he's suffering, and tells him to let it out. Vegas is very close to Pete, like there's very, like, close, like, it looks like they're about to kiss. Pete, like, you can tell on Pete's face if you watch the scene, he really wants it. But then Vegas just, like, steps back, and he's like, nope.
He's like, oh, well, gee, I guess you don't.
And Vegas says it's no fun if he doesn't give in. And then Pete stops him, and he kisses him. And before we get to the part, I would like to bring up another Pete quote. When he said, kissing is for people we like only.
Oh, I do like how they brought that back around. Good. I like that they sprinkled in that quote earlier and then let that come back around. I like that.
Yep. And seeing that Pete was the one to make the first move and to make, like, kiss him and, like, make the move in this situation.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I do like the fact that, like, even though... stop it. Even though I do not agree with Vegas kidnapping Pete and, like, this whole everything that followed after, I do appreciate that he was like, I'm not gonna force you to do it, so I'm gonna let you make that decision.
Because it's consensual.
Yeah, but is it if he kidnapped him? Is it?
Pete came back. He could have left. He came back
Again?
to this moment.
Should I say it again? Should I say it again?
No, because you're wrong. No! It's because Pete, deep down, like, he cared about Vegas. Like, he has bonded with Vegas. Like, whether Stockholm Syndrome or not, he had bonded with Vegas, and he had actually grown to care about him. That's why he comforted him when Shadow died. That's why he ended up staying. He didn't leave. I'm just saying.
I will. Okay, I'll give you this. It's a little less like Stockholm. Okay, well, it's not as much less, but a little less like Stockholm Syndrome because he had some form of, even if it was small, some form of relationship with him before everything. So like he had spoken to him. They'd had some form of like slightly deep discussions, but not super deep ones, like at the temple. So he already was developing some form of connection with him before the kidnapping and the torture. So I will say it's not as much like it as other cases, but it's still iffy in my mind.
Not in my mind. Anyway. Then they start making out. Clothes start to be removed. Emma's very uncomfortable right now. I'm not. I'm actually completely fine. I'm a little hot because it's like fucking 95 degrees. But,
I'm in like a hole, just like, no.
Yeah, Emma's just gonna freak out while I literally give detailed notes on this whole sex scene.
Oh, no, not detailed notes.
Yeah, so clothes are coming off. They're still making out. Pete starts gripping the chains for support.
I remember watching your reaction.
That was the moment I was like, whoa.
Wait, whoa.
Oh my, like, I was like, wait, real? Like, okay.
It was so funny. I saw your face just change that moment, because you were like, alright, cool, what are they gonna do? And then you were like, wait, whoa.
I was not prepared for this.
I told you.
I was not prepared, but I'm glad I wasn't, because it honestly was very satisfying to watch, just not really knowing what I was
I told you would not be prepared for what was gonna happen. I was very pleased with the results.
Everyone else was too. Everyone was like, yeah, this was worth the wait.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. I'm glad my shookness of the scene could help and satisfy everyone. Then Vegas starts kissing the back of Pete's neck, and he starts pulling down Pete's underwear, where we see the tattoo again. The tattoo's back.
Oh, the tattoo's back.
There's a brief mention of it. I don't know if it plays a part in, like, symbolism for this scene or not.
You know what? I kind of feel like it might, like, because Vegas told Pete more to be honest about what he was feeling, kind of when he was telling him to let it go and stuff like that. And so I feel like it could connect in that way maybe a little bit. Like, this is Pete starting to be honest with feelings that he has, like, in your, mind. I'm trying to connect it, but like, this is, I'm trying here. I'm trying. But like, I do see maybe a connection between the tattoo and what's going on right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Pete starts licking his own arm, I noticed. It was his own arm. I had to go back a few times to make sure it wasn't. I thought it was Vegas's, but no, by this time he's already down by Pete's ass, so I don't think it was his arm.
Maybe it's a continuity error, and he is licking Vegas.
Maybe, but I think I saw it connect to his, like, because he's gripping onto the chain. I think it was Pete's arm. I think he may have been licking his arm.
Maybe it's just like a in the moment kind of reaction.
Yeah, he was just like in the heat. He was thirsty and needed like some sort of, I don't know.
What? What's he thirsty for? The own sweat on his own body?
No, I mean fucking Vegas.
But he's not licking him. He's licking himself.
No, he's like, he needs to lick something. It's like, isn't there like a fucking oral fixation thing where like you need to lick stuff?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if Pete has that. Anyway. Yeah, so Pete starts licking his own arm. Vegas goes down to like start kissing like Pete's butt. And then we cut. There's like a cut in the middle. And Pete's lying on his back. And he's giving Vegas rope.
Oh no.
And Vegas ties Pete's wrists together. He also, I think, does his ankles too, but we don't see his ankles, but I'm pretty sure they're tied together too.
I thought I saw them, just saying.
Did I miss it?
I don't remember. It's been, I mean, when I rewatched the scene today, I was not fully looking at it, so...
Well, obviously, I was going to paint a picture to you. Like, you didn't need to watch it.
I didn't need to watch it. You're going to explain everything to me in perfect detail.
Yes.
But, I don't know. I mean, I don't fully remember.
I'm pretty sure his ankles were cut.
I thought I did. I thought I either saw it, or it was very heavily inferred.
Yeah, he also kisses Pete's like fit, like after he like ties his like wrists up, he like kisses his like knuckles. Pete's knuckles.
Not gonna lie, that wasn't too bad. You know me, okay? I like tiny kisses in places that aren't the lips. You know, like that's like my thing. Like
so
nose kisses, forehead kisses, cute little knuckle kisses. Like I'm a fan of that. Like even in this moment where I was like, "What the fuck is happening?" But I was like, "Oh." It's not because of who it is. It's just like, oh, knuckle kisses. Like in any situation, I'm a fan of them.
Okay.
I'm trying so hard to defer. Like I swear, I'm not liking it.
I know. I'm just saying, you have been being very positive throughout the scene, despite the fact you've said you were uncomfortable. You've been saying very positive things about it.
It's me trying to get through it.
I don't know. I think you're coming around. Then we see Vegas use a condom before they start having sex.
Everyone, safe sex. Let's go. Use protection.
Well, you know who didn't use protection in episode 4?
Oh, are we gonna... Okay, are we gonna be like...
I'm just saying,
Pete is better
Vegas has been known to use condoms. He had that one scene in episode 6 where he, like, gave Pete a box of condoms. We see him using a condom here. He also made it so that it was consensual with Pete making the move, not him. Very different than episode 4, just saying.
You make some points, but...
Like, I make all the points, I'm just saying.
You make some points, but like... Damn it. Okay. Like,
you know I'm right! You know I'm right, that's why. I told you!
We got an apology from Kinn about it, but like, that's about it. Fine, you make some points. I will give that to you.
Also, let's go back to the fact that both Kinn and Porsche have had known previous sex partners, where Vegas and Pete, I don't believe, had.
Hey, we don't know that. Hey, yes we do. Yes we do.
What?
Vegas, Tawan.
Yeah, but that was like, I think that was like way back when, before, like, that was like a year ago, before Tawan got shot.
Is it?
Yes! I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. So it's like, that's like plus
okay, but
year
like
ago.
how far back? Like that could have been. Or it could have been right before Tawan came back. Like, which is not that long ago. And it doesn't matter how long ago it was. It could still be Karen's.
I mean, no, but he probably would have got checked and tested by that time. But my thing is that, like, in the flashback, Tawan seemed relatively sane. In the flashback.
I don't think he was ever sane. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, he was sane before, you know, Vegas, like, corrupted him. And then... So he seemed sane. He was just like, yeah, I will do this for you, Vegas. And that's when he probably met Kinn, fell in love, quote-unquote, with him, started dating him, did all that stuff, manipulated him, did all that. Kinn shot him. Then he went away for a bit. Then he came back. And then, so I think, like, within that time period, okay, fair. He did have a previous sexual partner. He was not a virgin before this happened, by any means. But we know, confirming, Vegas uses condoms, which means he practices safe sex. Which means even if he did with Tawan, he used a condom. Where, at the end of episode 4, we saw no condom. We saw, I guess, maybe some consent with a very drugged person. Also, Kinn, I'm pretty sure, had Booty Call Boy earlier in that episode, and Porsche had the girl from the bar in that one episode, like a few episodes ago, prior. So...
You're making a lot of really positive points. Actually, I do fully agree with you, 100%. I will give you that.
I said I would bring you over to the Vegas side, and
I didn't say I'm over in the Vegas side. I just said you make a point about the condom.
I am making points. I told you I would defend Vegas no matter what. And I have my arguments. I backed it up. kept the receipts.
You did
I'm
you
showing
did back it up. That was a very good point. I will give that to you, 100%.
Okay,
he
there.
actually, because both of them are in the heat of the moment, but Vegas still got a condom. So
he let it be consensual, and he uses a condom. Kinn saw no condom being used, and Porsche was drugged out of his mind. So...
Fine, I will give you that.
Okay. Just in case anyone says, like, Vegas, like, was, like, you know, sexually assaulting Peter or whatever, he was not. This was very consensual, very safe. If you want to talk about that, go watch episode 4.
Point, but...
Yeah, not anymore. Yeah, so they have sex. You can literally see, like, the beads of sweat on them. There's literally a close-up on, like, someone's skin. I don't know what part of the skin it was. I don't know who it was. But there were, like, beads of sweat all over the skin. And then afterwards, they're done, and they seem very happy. They're very smiley. Pete seems very happy, too. Like, he's very smiley.
The bit at the end was kind of cute. I'll give you that.
Yeah, like, afterwards, just like...
They were like, let's chill. We're tired. Let's just lay here. That was nice.
Okay. So, do you want to know why people like being tied up during sex?
Oh God, this is what the deep dive is, isn't it?
Yep.
We are an hour and 36 minutes into this podcast, and we're gonna go on a deep dive about tying people
I'll speed through this, but
oh God.
Anyway, so there are a couple different
out there
reasons.
Who's going, don't speed through it.
Yeah, I know. Someone's like, oh no, take your time, it's fine. But we have 2 other things to record after this, so I kind of would like to speed through this.
It's already 4 o'clock.
I know.
Oh no.
So one of the reasons why people enjoy being tied up is for control. And some people may think that in many cases it is related to the contrast with daily life. Very often at work and in life, we feel no sense of certainty or structure at all. So by having that by tying up your partner, it gives you that control and gives you that certainty and puts you into like the boss position where like if your boss is micromanaging your every move, you're kind of like fucked or whatever. Like, you know, it's like you never know what's going to happen.
I definitely see
that was actually an example given on the note, actually. I wasn't comparing that to you, but...
I know, but what isn't that funny?
Okay.
I do see it the other way around, too, actually. I definitely see that way around, where, like, someone needs to control something because they feel like they're not in control in their normal life.
Mm-hmm.
But I also see it the other way around, wherein, like, the person who's getting tied up, like, they might not have much control in their normal life as well, and being tied up or something during sex would, like, make everything controlled for them. So they wouldn't have to think too much on what they need to get done or what they need to do. So it would have them, like, not need to think about that for a second because they are, you know, completely under someone else's control. That they're not in control of their own, you know, boundaries and minds. So I definitely see that both ways, actually. Yeah,
me too. So it's very, like, just comparing it to your daily life thing. Another reason is fun and mischief.
Yeah, that's like, usually, I would think.
I mean, I don't think I need to go into any detail. It's fun and mischievous, and it's, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's because of, like, you know, sometimes it's psychological, like, you need the control and stuff like that, but sometimes it's just like a kink, you know?
Like, some people like it.
Like, sometimes there's no reason behind it, you're just like, let's do this! Like,
yeah. Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Then there's exhibitionism and thrill-seeking.
Why are we talking about exhibitionism?
This is particularly true to those who attend bondage events. Apparently that's a thing.
See, no, that's not a thing for me. Like,
no?
I would like to not talk about, no, ew.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not shaming anyone. Absolutely not. If you want to do that, all the power to you. But to me, I would freak the fuck out. Okay?
Okay. There's also an aesthetic appeal. To, like, decorate and, like, you know, like, it could be, like, they're, like, certain rope or handcuffs or whatever. Like, it's very, like, decorative.
I always thought that was because, like, I've seen the worst example of this, the 50 Shades of Grey movies. And yeah, I sadly have. And the first one was not good, but the other two were worse. Like I literally remember like talking about the third one and being like, oh, this is so bad. And then I watched someone's reaction to the second one, and it was what I was talking about when I was talking about the third one. I'm like, well, then what the fuck happened in the third one that I just completely forgot about? And so like, it was so bad it blended together into one thing. But I definitely see like why like people like the aesthetic appeal of it, because like he has a whole ass room where he like has like very specific like color scheme and very specific like things. So I do see like why people would be interested in that aspect of it as well.
Yeah. And then the last thing I see, which is, I feel like one of the number one reasons is their fetish. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. It's a kink.
Yeah. For those people who so often feel rejected for their deviant desires, the trust of a willing participant is incredibly healing. Is what they say.
I mean, do you want to maybe define willing participant, or like...
He made the first move. Vegas was willing to walk away.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that, but like, I'm just saying. I will say also this, he did zap him to keep him there. Okay.
He would have gone in the water and died. His wounds would have got infected and he would have drowned.
Good point, but still.
Do you want Pete to die? Okay. I don't. Neither did Vegas.
Do you want Pete to die?
I'm just saying. Now, do you know what BDSM stands for?
I feel like I did at some point, and I don't. Hang on. Hold on.
So, it's weird how they...
Wait, okay, I want to take a crack at this.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to take a crack at this. Okay. Is bondage the B?
Yes.
Okay, that's one. Okay, is D, like, dominant? Like, dominant? Something like that? Is that
That's one of the Ds.
Is the other D the D?
No, it's not thick. So it's weird. Oh. So here's how they do it. So okay, B and D...
S, I know what S is. S is...
What is S?
Sadism, right?
Yeah.
And then M is masochism.
But there's another S as well.
There's another S as well?
So here's what it is. So it's B and D is bondage and discipline.
Oh.
Then D and S is domination and submission.
Oh, it's like, that's right. It's a double thingy and a triple thingy.
And then S and M is sadism and masochism.
Ah, okay, that's why I forgot, because it was like a bunch of different like sections of the word.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like you were like, oh, I think I know. I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I feel like I did know way back when I remember looking it up because of Rihanna's song. What was it called? It was a Rihanna song. What was it called? But she kept going BDS or something like that in it, because it was like one of those songs. And my mom was like, I hate that you're listening to this and you're in junior fucking high. But I don't remember what the song was called. Someone enlighten me, please, if you remember, because I don't remember. But I remember, I do fully remember looking it up because of that song. But it was back in junior high, so I do not fucking remember what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, that was weird. I didn't realize it was like, because I knew like it was like bondage, dominate. Like I kind of got that part, but I didn't realize it was like B and D and D and S and S and M. Like I didn't realize it was like all of that.
That sounds like a cheer.
I know. I was like, woo, woo, BDSM, woo.
Oh god. Is that all your deep dives?
I think so, yeah. The reason I just did the whole BDSM thing was because I wasn't sure if we would ever get more into this in the next 2 episodes, so I kind of wanted to bring it up now.
We won't. I'll tell you that right now.
Damn it! Okay, fine.
Heads up.
Okay, fine.
If I have to sit through another episode without this, fine.
I mean, I will. It's whatever.
I'm here for that specifically, but like, I guess I'll watch the rest.
But you know how like you have your Cancun hitting Vegas with a Tin and like P coming in drunk, speaking Korean. Like you have like your little scenes and like that you just like love. Yeah. This was my scene.
Yeah.
This was my scene.
This was the one for me.
It was. It honestly was. It was so good. It was really good.
I will say this: the way they directed it was really good. I think.
The way they directed it
was fantastic. Like, the lighting was awesome. I was compelled by the lighting. It was gorgeous.
It was so. Okay, I'm gonna be like super explicit real quick, like okay, more than I've ever been. This was the hottest fucking sex scene I think I've ever seen.
Honestly, I do agree with they went like way more into this than they have in other shows. Absolutely.
Like I'm talking about like even like American shows or anything like that. I'm talking like in just like in general.
No, yeah,
like
absolutely.
It was so like the film, like you said, the direction was well done, the lighting was well done, the act, like everything in this scene was perfect.
I will say that it's because I know like in American shows and UK shows as well because I've watched a lot of those. There's like it'll have sex in it, but it'll have it like. Obviously, like it'll be like the exact thing, just minus seeing a dick, like like it'll be very obvious because that's exactly what they're doing. It'll be like shot that way too, like they're just there, it's framed, they're on the bed, they're doing the thing. But like this scene was very, very different from that. Like it was still like I still say they went further than they do in those kinds of shows because they didn't go too far to where it's just like, yeah, okay, they're having sex. And they didn't go too little to where it's like, oh, we don't want to see it or we'll be like tainted. Like
yeah.
But I think they went the perfect amount with it.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. This was definitely worth the wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
For you.
For me, I enjoyed it. Everyone else did too. I know a lot of other people are with me on that.
I was sitting there going, Pete, no.
Okay.
Wow. Wait, this was an hour and 47 minutes long.
This was like almost 2 hours long.
Wow. The things we get into when we talk about sex.
Well, the worst part is we still have the fucking Tharn type one, and I know there's gonna be a lot to say about that.
We have not me too.
We have not me too. Like, this is gonna be a long night.
We're not going to bed.
It's fine. I gotta get up at 6 in the morning. Who cares? It's fine.
Who cares? It's totally
fine.
Oh my god, dude! Tomorrow, I have the day off.
Didn't you always have Mondays off?
I don't know. No, I usually for the last few weeks the only day I've had off is Sundays for this because I like make sure to put it on my schedule. Don't schedule me on Sundays. But literally, because I've been like constantly picking up shifts from people that don't want them. I've been working like consistently. Like I have not really had a day off until now. So
nice.
For a while at least. So I mean I didn't want it off. I was trying to find, but I did pick up like 2 schedules for this next week, which is why I turned it into a 5 from a 3-day work week. But no one was looking to get rid of their Monday, I guess. So I'm off on Monday. How about that?
Good for you.
I'm gonna chill, Yeah. I'm gonna have a schedule.
You could watch the next episode of Tharn Type.
I could watch that. I'm doing that tonight, dude. Be fair. Okay.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Come on.
Right, of course, priorities.
I need to. But I mean, it's not gonna be a scheduleless day. I still have to clean my room because it's an absolute mess. I have to. I was gonna have like 2 dance practices, but I'm giving myself like a day break from that because like I just recorded like 4 dance practices this morning and I'm tired. So I'm giving myself a break and I'm just gonna chill and then halfway through the day I'll clean my room and then I'll chill again. And it'll be nice.
Nice.
So
yeah,
excited.
take a chill day.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, at the risk of not making this any longer than it is.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it for KinnPorsche, episode 12.
I can't wait for your reaction for the next one. What do you think is going to happen in the next one? Because there's going to be something very interesting that you're going to find out.
Well, again, I want more Vegas Pete, obviously, but...
I don't remember. I don't fully remember what happens. But
well, they better be in there at some extent. Like, even if it's a little thing, I'll take that. But, like, I want to just disappear.
I'm pretty sure... No, I'm pretty sure they are.
Okay, good. I was going to say.
No, they definitely are. I think I remember a little bits of it, but there's like one big thing that doesn't have to do with Vegas P. That happens, and I'm very interested to see
I feel like it's about the whole like driver incident mystery thing.
Kind of. I will say that kind of.
And again, I kind of said my thoughts on it. I think that Porsche's either dad or mom or something was involved in mafia in some way, and I think that Korn's wife, wherever she is, hit them and killed them. I don't know 100%, but I think there's something there.
Mm-hmm.
All I know is I don't trust Korn. Also, I forgot to mention this earlier. How come Kim's entire character up to this point was pretty much trying to figure out the mystery of the car accident, and yet he wasn't even there for the big reveal?
Gotta tell you, I have no freaking clue.
Like, that was kind of like a letdown. Like, I'm just like, he spent so long trying to figure this shit out, and then Korn just tells Porsche on his own.
As someone who's been watching, who's seen the rest of it as well, I don't know why he was looking at you.
That's so weird. Okay.
I have
Sorry.
zero clue.
I just wanted to find out. That was really weird. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever.
I have no idea. Like, I literally have no clue why he was looking into it in the first place. I think it was for the audience. Like, I don't know if it was, like, a hidden thing or not. Because I don't know. I mean, I could be forgetting something. And we'll see when I watch the next one. But
maybe.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I think that's it. We will be back next week with episode 13. Where I will learn more about the driver mystery incident. Car crash thing, kind of. A little bit. Yes. I don't know.
I will say, yeah, but kind of. You won't, yeah. It's, you know what? It's like Tharn type. It's like how you said that episode 11, I'll find out, like, I'll put pieces together and figure something out. And then episode 12 will go into detail about what it was. Wow. So that's going to be what happens to you with 13 and 14, I think. Okay.
Well, I was actually kind of wrong. I realized we were watching episode 11. They kind of like told you what the real bad thing was.
They do pretty much. Yeah, they do pretty much.
So I was kind of like, oh, wait, never mind. They do tell you. I was like, whoops.
Okay, well, whatever you said before is what you're going to be going through.
Okay, well, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will see you guys next week. Episode 13. Yeah. I guess that's it. Yeah, I'm excited. We're almost done with this show. Like, that's, like, sad to me.
I already have my next show picked out, I think, for you as well.
Okay, I have no idea what I'm going to pick for you, so I'm kind of like, fucked.
You gotta figure it out. We got 2 weeks
I know, I'm like, yeah, okay, anyway. But yeah. Okay, I think that's all.
That's all. So we'll see you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye.